Hollywood has a way of creating magic on screen, making the impossible look real, and transforming ordinary scenes into breathtaking moments. But behind that magic, a toolkit of incredible techniques and secrets that the average moviegoer never sees. Today, we're breaking down 10 of the biggest Hollywood filmmaking secrets that will change the way you see your favorite movies. Get ready to have your mind blown as we pull back the curtain and reveal the secrets behind the silver screen. Let's go! Let's start with the backbone of modern filmmaking: green screens and CGI. Actors perform in front of a giant green backdrop, and while it might not look like much on set, that's where the real magic happens. Digital artists replace that green screen with fantastical worlds, giant creatures, or futuristic cityscapes. It's how we get those jaw-dropping visuals, from the Avengers battling Thanos to dinosaurs roaming Jurassic Park. Green screens are also used for subtle effects like adding background elements or changing the time of day. That car chase scene on a busy city street, probably shot on a green screen soundstage. Think about Avatar or the Lord of the Rings trilogy, where epic battles unfolded against breathtaking landscapes. None of that would be possible without green screen and CGI. So next time you're watching a movie, appreciate the magic of green screen. You're watching a tense thriller. The hero is sneaking through a dark house, every creak of the floorboard, every rustle of leaves outside the window, sending chills down your spine. Ever noticed how crisp and impactful the sound is in movies? That's because most of it isn't actually captured on set. Enter the world of Foley artists, the unsung heroes of cinema. These sound wizards recreate sounds like footsteps, doors creaking, or fabric rustling using everyday objects. They'll stomp on a wooden plank to get the perfect footstep sound, crumple leather to mimic the sound of a jacket, or even snap celery to recreate the sound of bones breaking. And for those epic battle sequences, sound designers layer in the explosions, the gunshots, the dramatic effects that make those scenes so visceral and exciting. Think about a movie like Inception with its mind-bending sound design, or Dunkirk, where the sound of gunfire and explosions put you right in the middle of the action. So the next time you're watching a movie, close your eyes for a moment and just listen. You'll be amazed by how much it adds to the overall impact of the film. Have you ever wondered how filmmakers make characters look gigantic or tiny without resorting to CGI? It's a classic Hollywood trick called forced perspective. Essentially, it's all about cleverly positioning actors and objects at different distances from the camera. By carefully manipulating the perspective, filmmakers can create the illusion that one object is much larger or smaller than it actually is. One of the most famous examples of forced perspective is in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. To make the hobbits appear smaller than the human characters, director Peter Jackson placed them further away from the camera and used oversized props to enhance the effect. But forced perspective isn't just for fantasy films. It's also used in action movies to make stunts look even more dangerous, in comedies to create humorous situations, and even in dramas to enhance emotional impact. So the next time you're watching a movie, keep an eye out for forced perspective. You might be surprised by how often it's used and how effective it can be. You know that iconic scene in your favorite movie? The one that gives you chills every time? That scene probably took a lot of work. Many scenes are filmed over and over to get that perfect take. Directors film from various angles, giving editors a treasure trove of footage. They might shoot a close-up, then a wide shot, then another angle for a specific detail. It's like putting together a puzzle. So next time you watch a movie, remember the immense work behind it. We see actors on screen jumping out of buildings, engaging in epic fight scenes, performing death-defying stunts. It's easy to think they're doing all their own stunts, but let's face it, most actors aren't trained professionals when it comes to high-flying acrobatics or hand-to-hand combat. That's where the unsung heroes of action cinema come in: stunt doubles. These are the skilled professionals who risk their necks to bring those incredible action sequences to life. They train rigorously, mastering skills like martial arts, wire work, and high falls, all to make the actors look good. With the right camera angles, lighting, and sometimes a bit of CGI magic, you'd never even realize you're not watching the actor. Think about a movie like Mission Impossible, where Tom Cruise is known for doing many of his own stunts, but even he relies on the expertise of stunt professionals for the most dangerous feats. So the next time you're watching an action-packed blockbuster, take a moment to appreciate the work of the stunt doubles. They're the unsung heroes who put their bodies on the line to entertain us. In the age of CGI, where anything seems possible on screen, there's still something special about practical effects. These are the real-world explosions, the meticulously crafted miniatures, the tangible creatures and sets that give movies a sense of grounded realism that's hard to beat. Think about classic films like Star Wars, Jaws, or Indiana Jones. Those iconic moments were all achieved using practical effects, and they still hold up incredibly well today. Building a miniature spaceship might seem like a lot of work when you can just create one on a computer, but there's a tangible quality to practical effects that CGI often struggles to replicate. When you see a miniature spaceship explode on screen, you know that something actually exploded, and it's not just about explosions and spaceships. Practical effects encompass a wide range of techniques, from makeup and prosthetics to animatronics and puppetry. Even in today's CGI-heavy blockbusters, many filmmakers still incorporate practical effects whenever possible. So the next time you're watching a movie, pay attention to the effects work. Have you ever watched a film and thought, how did they film that whole scene in one continuous take? It's mind-blowing. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's probably not one take at all. It's the magic of hidden cuts and seamless transitions. Filmmakers use this technique to stitch together multiple shots, making it look like one fluid, uninterrupted sequence. One of the most famous examples of this technique is the film Birdman, which was made to look like it was filmed in one continuous take. Director Alejandro González Iñárritu and his cinematographer Emmanuel Lubezki used long takes, hidden cuts, and clever camera movements to create a seamless flow throughout the entire film. Another great example is the war film 1917, which follows two soldiers on a real-time mission across enemy lines. But hidden cuts aren't just for creating long takes. They're also used to smooth out transitions between scenes, to mask the passage of time, or to create a particular mood or atmosphere. The next time you're watching a movie, pay attention to the editing. Imagine a scene in a movie, a massive protest, a packed stadium, a bustling city street. It looks like there are thousands of people, right? Well, here's the secret. Hollywood doesn't always hire thousands of extras. Instead, they use a technique called crowd duplication. It's a clever trick that involves filming a smaller group of extras from multiple angles and then using CGI to replicate them, creating the illusion of a much larger crowd. Think about a movie like Gladiator, with its epic battle scenes featuring thousands of Roman soldiers. Many of those soldiers were actually digital duplicates, created by replicating a smaller group of real actors. Crowd duplication has become an essential tool for filmmakers looking to create epic, large-scale scenes without the logistical nightmare of managing thousands of extras. So the next time you're watching a movie with a massive crowd scene, take a closer look. Can you spot the duplicated extras? Not all night scenes are actually shot at night. Sometimes filmmakers use a technique called day for night, where they film scenes in broad daylight and then use filters, lighting adjustments, and color grading to make it look like nighttime. It might sound counterintuitive, but there are actually some good reasons to shoot day for night. For one, filming at night is expensive. Day for night allows filmmakers to achieve the look of a night scene without the logistical and financial challenges of actually filming at night. Think about a movie like The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, where the epic Battle of Helm's Deep was filmed primarily during the day using day for night techniques. Or a film like Mad Max: Fury Road, where many of the desert scenes were shot during the day and then digitally graded to look like night. So the next time you're watching a movie and you see a night scene, take a closer look. Can you tell if it was actually filmed at night or if the filmmakers used day for night techniques? You might think every line in a movie is meticulously scripted, but sometimes the best moments happen spontaneously. Script rewrites and ad-libbing often lead to iconic moments in cinema. Directors encourage actors to improvise for a more natural performance. In Goodfellas, Scorsese's encouragement of improvisation made the film feel authentic. Script rewrites and ad-libbing can be risky, but they add spontaneity and realism. So next time you're watching a movie, pay attention to the dialogue. So there you have it, 10 behind-the-scenes secrets that help bring Hollywood's biggest blockbusters to life. From green screens and CGI to the subtle art of sound design and the magic of practical effects, we've uncovered the tricks of the trade that make movie magic possible. The next time you watch your favorite movie, keep an eye out for these techniques. You might just see the magic in a whole new way. You'll start to notice the hidden cuts, the duplicated extras, the day for night scenes, and all the other clever tricks that filmmakers use to tell their stories. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insider looks at the world of filmmaking. See you next time.